Hi everybody, I'm Bob Kovacs, and this is my review of the Pixel 19-inch LED ring light. Now, this is a ring light, and ring lights are meant to be used for certain applications. Typically, they're meant to be used for fashion applications where they make faces look really good. So look at me carefully, because this is probably about as good as you're ever going to see me. Now, why are ring lights good like this? Because they make light in a circle, the light comes at a face from all angles, and it fills in the cracks and the creases and the wrinkles so that it makes skin look smoother, so it makes people look younger. It also makes great highlights in the eyes. So if we look carefully, we'll see that I've got these circular highlights in the eyes, and that looks a lot of fun. So what makes this light interesting? Well, it has a really cool remote control, and it's fun. I don't know if you can see this. It says 100%. Right now I'm making 100% of the light, and I can use the remote control to turn the light up and down, all the way down to 1, so I can go from 1% to 100%. And if I press the buttons just right, I can also change the color temperature. The color temperature of this light will go from 3000 Kelvin to 5800 Kelvin, 5800 being a pretty close approximation of daylight. So right now I've got it to the 5800 setting. You can see that right here. So I like the remote control because it gives me that opportunity to adjust the light without actually having to touch the light. That said, there are good controls on the back of the light. And I should say right up front that this light is not battery powered. It requires to be plugged in to a wall socket to make power. It does come with the standard US power cord and a European style power cord so that it can be used for a variety of locations and also power settings. In the US we use 120 volts. Of course, overseas they use 220 to 240 volts. And the power supply for this ring light will be able to accommodate both of those. As I said, the brand is Pixel. If you try to find this light on Amazon, it is on Amazon. I got it from Amazon. It is kind of hard to find it. So this is what the Amazon page for this light looks like. So when you see this page, then you know that you are on the correct light. Now it's time to go around the back side of the light and take a look at some of its controls and what the features are back there. On the left is the power on-off switch, and below that is the power port for the power supply. Then there is a display screen that shows the intensity of the light and the color temperature. Below that are some buttons and a control knob with a switch in the middle that toggles between the intensity of the light and the color temperature. Also, as you can see in this shot, there is a support for a camera. Now it also comes with a support for a cell phone, so you can install either a regular camera or a cell phone and use its camera inside the ring light. Now the light comes with these white diffusers. There's no other color for the diffusers, and these diffusers pop off. So if you need more light, you can take the diffusers off since they absorb some of the light, and now you've just got the bare LEDs shining. But that's pretty harsh, so I think most of the time you're going to want to have the diffusers on. In addition to controlling the intensity of the light using the remote control, you can also, as I mentioned earlier, control the color temperature. To do that, just press the center button in the dial here, and now it's controlling the color temperature. This is the lowest that the color temperature goes. This is a 3000 Kelvin setting. So this should approximate what a tungsten lamp light quality looks like. And then we can take it back up to 5800 Kelvin on the remote control, and this is approximately what daylight looks for. Now, I have my camera set for auto white balance, so it will automatically adjust it, but you could tell it was really doing something there. Now let's look at what the light looks like with a variety of other objects. Of course, a light like this is intended to be used for faces, but it's also pretty good for some other things too. Here's a look at a variety of other objects. One of the interesting, funny things about this light is if you wear glasses. Watch what happens when I put on glasses. Oh my, do I like this? Yeah, I kind of do like this. It's really kind of spacey. So if you wear glasses, you got to be really careful because you get that huge reflection in the glasses. I do want to mention that Pixel gave me this light so that I could review it and give you my observations about it. So I did get this light for free. However, the information I'm giving you is the information that I've discovered about this. It's my honest feelings about it. So it came with a stand, it came with a power supply. I really like that it came with a couple of mounts for cameras. Now I've got my larger camera on it, and it's okay for a larger camera if you have the camera pointed straight. However, if you try to tip the light down with the camera on it, it's not going to hold a heavier camera. It needs to be a very lightweight camera if you're going to be tipping it. It also came with an adapter for a cell phone so that you could put a cell phone inside the ring. And inside the ring is where you want the camera to be. So whether it's a bigger camera or a cell phone, inside the ring is where you want it, because that way you get the light coming from all angles and smoothing out the wrinkles in the face. And that's where a ring light really shines, so to speak. So anyway, I like that it came with the adapters. I like the stand that it came with. It's not the heaviest weight stand in the world, but it's perfectly fine for this light. I like the size of the light, 19-inch light. The controls are easy to use. I like the remote control. It came with a carrying case that's lightweight and nice and flat and easy to carry this unit around. So although it's maybe a little bit more expensive than some of the other ring lights out there, it has a lot of features. It came with a lot of stuff. And I like the different color temperatures that it can do as well. So that's my review of this Pixel 19-inch LED ring light. Hey everybody, I'm Bob Kovacs. Thanks for watching.